Franklin. I'm going to go over with you a couple of things about why you should learn about nutrition. First, we're going to go over why and how did I start. Can you tell by looking, skinny versus fat? What are some negative effects, some of the benefits, what you need to know, and some resources at the end that you can use. So why and how did I start? Where does nutrition come in? The why, I started smoking at the age of 13. I didn't learn about proper nutrition. I was 21. I had a hard time walking up the stairs. I work in a warehouse. I would walk across the warehouse. I would have a hard time getting to the other end. Smoke 1 or 2 packs a day for a very long time. Smoking is very bad for you. I suffered from depression, and I had very low self-worth, and I wanted to change around when I was 21, 22 years old. So that's when I stopped. Tried to stop smoking, tried to stop drinking, tried to get out of depression. And that's the how. I didn't want to be that way anymore. So I stopped hanging around all my friends. I became completely solo. Told those guys, I don't want to go to the bar, I don't want to hang out, I don't want to do any of that good stuff. Good stuff. I set many goals. The first one was to kick smoking, and that didn't really happen until I started going to the gym. And I started really suffering because you can't smoke and work out. It doesn't go together. Nutrition came in for me after I had kicked smoking after about a year, and I wasn't making any changes. I was just getting thinner and thinner and thinner because I didn't change my eating habits. I did quit smoking, then I went to the gym, and I was eating Carl's Jr., Taco Bell, McDonald's, not doing a whole lot of good stuff there. It wasn't until I started counting my calories, cooking my food ahead of time, getting containers, making no excuses to not ever have to go out to buy food, that's when I started making changes. That's when I went from a little guy to a bigger guy. And it found out what was right for me also, like not just going to a web page and reading, okay, well this is what you need to eat. Like you need 2,000 calories, this is it, this is protein, this is carbs, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't work. Everybody's different. So can you tell that somebody's healthy by looking at it? The answer is no. There are skinny, unhealthy people, and there are fat, healthy people. Plain and simple. It depends on what they do. When I was skinny, everybody thought that I was healthy because I was skinny. They didn't see the fact that I smoked and I drank, and I thought it was sexy. Oh, so sexy. I smoked like a smoke, and I drank way too much because unhealthy habits affect what's inside, and appearance is not everything. Smoking, eating bad, they're horrible for you. They do a lot of damage. Strength comes from the inside, right? So I don't know if you can do this. You have to be very strong in order to do this. And a lot of people don't realize that the strength is all internal. The outside doesn't mean anything. So what are some causes of bad nutrition and some of its effects? Bad nutrition can be caused by undereating just as much as overeating. Like I was saying, when I started, I was undereating. I wasn't eating enough. I had too much energy out, not enough energy in. So I wasn't going anywhere. A lot of people had asked me, what about you? Like, what about me, my size? Like, what do I need to have? And it differentiates between everybody. Differentiates between what you do for the day, if you have a job that's sitting down, if you have a job that you're running around. Not everybody is built the same. What works for you might not work for another person, which is another big thing that I had. The first guy that I started working out with, he was 5'4", 220 pounds. What he ate did not work for me because I was 130 pounds and 5'9". So it really depends on your stuff. According to sahealth.gov, poor nutrition can cause being over, underweight, tooth decay, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, depression, osteoporosis, heart disease, and stroke. Some of the small things. That's not all the things. It's just a small list of things. So what are the benefits of having a better nutrition? There's the obvious, well, kind of obvious, right? Lower chances of stroke, high blood pressure, nixes the aforementioned bad effects, the bad tooth decay, all that stuff. Like you usually don't think, oh, well, my bad habits can rot my teeth, but they can. Eating a lot of sugar, eating a lot of carbs, it's bad for you. The not so obvious, according to familydoctor.org, is limited evidence does suggest that certain nutrients may support emotional well-being, depression. Omega-3 fatty acids may affect how your brain sends signals. Tryptophan, an amino acid building block, produces serotonin, which people with depression have low levels. So that's one of the things that they try to, fix your depression through your nutrition also. Because if you have low levels of specific things, it can, make you more depressed. Magnesium helps produce energy. Researchers are using this to see if it helps patients recover from depression. It's a lot of depression that goes into nutrition. With my personal experience, my attitude, energy, depression, and willingness to do things and self-worth went way up. Once I started feeling more healthy, I started being more outgoing. I started talking to more people. I was real introverted before. You know, I didn't want to be around people unless it was at a bar, you know, lowly lit, kind of drunk. Why do you need to know about nutrition? Because you might not know that you're unhealthy. We go through everyday life just thinking, you know, we're just doing our stuff. We can make bad habits very easily, going to lunch, going eating fast food, having a cigarette with our friends, having a drink with our friends. You know, all of that can be bad, and sometimes you don't even realize that you're doing it until, you know, too many years down the line, and you're overweight, you can't walk, bad knees, bad stuff happens. According to students, case.edu, maintaining a balanced diet can give you vitality and energy for life, help you stay at a weight that's right for you, boost your immune system, improve sports performance, delay the aging of effects. That's important, right? Yeah, we want to live longer. Keep you active and fit into old age. Help beat tiredness, fatigue, protect your teeth, healthy gums. Everybody wants a nice smile. Enhance your ability to concentrate and possibly alter your mood. Ward off serious illness, heart disease, certain cancers, mature age onset diabetes, and gallbladder disease. Resources and something to remember. These sites that I'm going to give off are not for, you know, like, don't take the information and say, this is for me. If you want to get information for you, go see a dietitian, not a nutritionist. I am a nutritionist because I read about nutrition. I don't have a degree. Don't take what I say as permanent. You need to see a dietitian. They have a 4-year bachelor's degree in nutrition and a 3-year science degree. They know a lot. Here's some other sites up here. There's a calorie counter, body mass index. Don't take that as positive either. For me, I'm about 60 pounds overweight, for my BMI. It's not realistic. Calorie counters are helpful resting metabolic rate. This is just how many calories you use just by living. So for me, I use about 2,162, and my wife uses about 974. Because she's 5'4", I'm 5'9". I'm a man, she's a woman. She uses a lot less calories just to live than I do. Everybody's different. So what should you do? Go check a calculator out for your calorie count. Download a calorie tracker on your phone. There's MyFitnessPal, Lose It, Fujicate. There's a lot of stuff out there. Take control of your diet. Help a friend. Sometimes people are unaware of what they're doing. Be a pal and help them. Sum it up, physical appearance is not everything. Take control and learn something. Knowledge is power, and you should be in control of your life. Don't let your diet take control of you. If it seems difficult, then reach out and get a partner. It's great to have somebody to suffer with. Any questions?
How old were you when you...
Hold on, she had her hand up, sorry.
Go ahead, she already asked it.
Okay, what was it?
How old were you when you realized you needed to make a change, when you quit smoking?
I was
22,
23.
22.
Mm-hmm.
How did you quit smoking? Did you have to use like one of those nicotine patch or?
It was hard.
That pill thing?
At first, what I did was I altered the way I left work. Because for me, what it was I would leave work and I would stop by the corner store and I would get a 40 and I would get a pack of cigarettes. And I did that on a daily basis with my friends every day. When I stopped hanging out with them, I stopped doing that. I actually went a different route to take myself completely out of the way of that store. And starting that habit is what stopped me having the habit of smoking and drinking every day.
How many chickens do you eat per week?
How many chickens? I had a lot of chickens. The whole thing. I get the Costco size Foster Farms. It lasts me and my wife about 3-4 days. Yeah, we eat a lot of chicken.
Yeah,
It's a lot of chicken. A lot of chicken breast.
Do you find it easier to keep up with your diet with your wife doing the same thing as you?
Yeah, having somebody to hold you accountable is definitely important. Because I do the grocery shopping and the cooking. So when I don't cook, So when I don't cook, she's like, hey, you know, what the hell? It keeps me on my toes because I have to, you know, I have to cook for both of us. Well, all three of us, my son included, who hates it. Kids don't like diets. Well, it's not really a diet, it's just what we eat, but he doesn't like chicken and rice and broccoli. Yes, ma'am.
Does your wife know about the Oreos on Saturday?
She does. She gave me grief. Well, because since we've been back in school, our diet's like, well, not we, since I've been back in school, our diet's gone really down. Before we started here, we were both, you know, in the gym 6-7 days a week. And she was training, she wanted to go in for like an IBFF or IFBB Pro. But then this kind of threw a wrench in the gears. I don't cook as much as I used to. Yes, sir.
Does your son work out as well?
No, hates it. Doesn't
No.
want, doesn't like push-ups, doesn't like anything that I do at all, yeah.
He's rebelling.
He is, he's 13. He wants nothing to do with what I do. He's crazy. Anybody else?